In this video, I'm going to talk about the power of products property for exponents. And the power of products property says the exponent outside a pair of parentheses applies to everything inside the parentheses. Now I say it that way because a lot of times people forget that it's everything inside the parentheses. For example, here I have 2x squared to the fourth. That's everything to the fourth. It's 2 to the fourth, and it's x squared to the fourth. So, what is 2 to the fourth? 16. What is x squared to the fourth? Well, that's going to be x to the 2 times 4. Remember, with parentheses, you multiply your exponents. So it's going to be x to the 2 times 4, which is x to the 8th. So our final answer here is 16x to the 8th. Don't forget when you're doing these that x equals x to the 1 or x to the 1 equals x, and that x to the 0 or anything to the 0 power equals 1. So look at it the long way. What this actually says is everything inside this parentheses is going to be to the third power. That means there are 3 of each. So it's going to be 3 to the third, or 3 times 3 times 3. I've got x squareds. I've got 3 of those. X squared times x squared times x squared. And I have y to the third. I've got 3 of those. Y to the third, y to the third, y to the third. So there are 3 of each if my exponent outside the parentheses is a 3. So 3 to the third is 3 times 3 times 3, which is 27. X squared now, remember when we first learned about exponents, x squared times x squared times x squared is 2 plus 2 plus 2, which is x to the 6th. Y to the third, we're going to add our exponents, and we end up with 3 plus 3 plus 3 is 9. So if we were going to do this the long way, we would have to have all of these. Now when our problems get long, this can be quite a task. So we use our property instead, and we just say, all right, R3 is outside the parentheses. It applies to everything inside. So I've got 3 to the third, x squared to the third, and y cubed to the third. So that means I simply say, well, what's 3 to the third? 27. What's x squared to the third? We multiply our exponents. We get x to the 6th. And what's y to the third to the third? Well, it's going to be 3 times 3, which is y to the 9th. So all you have to do is apply the outside exponent to everything inside the parentheses. Okay, here are some really great examples for you to try. And I might have put a little tricky one in there, so stay on your toes and give them a try. Pause the video, and then when you start, I will show you the answers. Pause now. Okay, here are the answers, and example 2 was a little bit of the trick. It was everything to the 0 power, which makes it a simple 1. I hope you got them all right. If you have any further questions, please see me in class.